What's up guys, it's your boy PJ here, aka The Paradox Nerd, back again with another video, and today we'll be doing an unboxing and review of the Hot Toys MMS 501 Shuri from the Black Panther movie. Guys, I am super stoked to be doing this unboxing and review of Shuri. Shuri is probably one of my most anticipated Hot Toys female figures that's supposed to be released this year, and I cannot wait to unbox and review her. But before I do so, I just want to give a couple of shout outs. First, to the best Hot Toys podcast on the planet, 6 Scale Scavengers. If you guys are looking for an awesome Hot Toys podcast to listen to, please check them out. And also another quick shout out to Figure Collecting for Dummy for hooking me up with such an awesome price and fast shipping. He does a lot of Hot Toys reviews and other figure reviews, so definitely check him out. I'll put all their links down in the description below. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go straight to this unboxing. Alright, so let's check out the box art. As you can see, you have a picture of Shuri here in the front. You have this Wakanda theme all around the packaging, which is pretty cool. It's pretty similar to the T'Chaka packaging. And as you can see, nothing special here in the back. Let's open this bad boy up. You have the slip cover with the information of the cast and crew that's involved in making this figure. And here she is. Let's take her out. All right. Wow. That looks pretty good. Look at that head sculpt. The likeness is definitely on point. I'm really digging it. Really digging her hair sculpt too. You have her sash. Really good detail on her costume. Wow, pretty impressed. All right, let's put her to the side. What else do you get? You get her blasters, her hand cannons, or whatever you want to call it. And I know these light up. Pretty good detail on them. Good paint application. As you can see here, I'm not sure if my camera could capture it, but got her hands already attached to the blasters, so that's pretty cool. And here is her spear. Got her bracelet. Got a couple hands, a couple bracelets here, and I think that's it. I think that's all her. Oh, I can't take this out. I think that's it. That's all that she comes with. Got some batteries for the cannons or hand cannons. Got her base, pretty similar to the T'Chaka base. All right, so so far so good. It's a pretty simple unboxing. We're gonna dive into the review starting right now.
Nobody else, and
Alright, so let's begin this review by checking out the head sculpt, and as you can see, Hot Toys nailed the likeness of Letitia Wright with this portrait. This portrait is absolutely beautiful, guys. This is by far one of the best female portraits ever made by Hot Toys. And I know they were inconsistent in the past with their female portraits, but man, they definitely hit a home run with this one. You can see like the hair sculpt is on point. Look at the detail on the hair sculpt. Man, I am blown away in how this turned out. You can see here in her face, like the face paint. Man, they definitely nailed the likeness of Shuri. Alright, so let's move down the figure and take a closer look at the outfit, starting off with the neck piece. And as you can see, this neck piece is beautifully made. I'm really digging the colors all around the neck piece. And I also want to mention that the neck piece is made out of like some sort of like rubber material. And let's go down to the jumpsuit. As you can see, the jumpsuit is very detailed. Love the colors. And it is made out of some sort of like really thin like rubber material. So you have to be very careful when you are articulating this figure. Here is the back of it. You can see like the stitching on the back of the jumpsuit. And as we move down to the bottom half of her outfit here, you can see that she's wearing like this tribal sash that's wrapped around her waist. And I'm really digging this sash. I really love like the tailoring and the detail on it. And as we go back around, you can see that she has like this metal buckle here in the middle. And as for the jumpsuit, it's a one-piece jumpsuit. So in terms of material, it's the same materials that they used for the top half of her outfit. What are those? Last but not least, let's take a closer look at the shoes that she's wearing. And as you can see, Hot Toys did a really nice job with the sculpt of her sneaker or her shoes. They almost look like NMDs, like Adidas NMDs or something. But yeah, really good paint application. Pretty nice detail all around the sneakers. And I'm pretty impressed in how these sneakers or shoes turned out. Alright, so let's move on to the articulation. So unfortunately, because of the materials that they use on her outfit and the thin materials that they use on her seamless arms, her articulation is pretty limited. But let me show you by starting off with the neck joint here. Even though this ponytail here is in the side and it feels like it's going to get in the way, it really doesn't. You got to do some like exorcist kind of stuff. So you could turn it all around, but you could actually tilt her head in a certain way to kind of like bring her ponytail all around, as you can see. So she has pretty good articulation around the neck joint here. Moving on to the shoulder joints here, you could actually bring her arm out just about 30 to 40 degrees. You could bring it forward just about 90 degrees. And you could bring it back just about 80 to 90 degrees. As we check out the elbow joints here, this is where it gets pretty tricky just because the materials that they use on the seamless arms is very thin. So you gotta be very careful when you are articulating the elbow joints. I mean, I wouldn't suggest you articulate the elbow joint, but for me, I'm gonna show you how far you can push it if you do decide to articulate it. And that's as far as I would go. Just about 20 to 30 degrees. I wouldn't articulate it more than that. Just because you might risk like breaking something. So yeah, don't articulate this elbow joint at all, in my opinion. Moving on to the torso, you could actually do some ab crunches, as you could see. Moving down to the hip joints, unfortunately because of her sash, she is kind of limited with her hip articulation. You could actually bring her hip out just about 40 degrees. You could bring it forward just about 30 degrees, and you could bring it back just about 10. Moving on to the knee joint, her knee joint is double jointed, so you could actually articulate it just about 90 degrees. But you got to be very careful when you are articulating the knee joint, just because you can see some of the materials bunching up like that, and it might cause some fading issues if you leave her knee bent like this for a very long time. And last but not least, her ankle joints, and as you can see, pretty good range of motion with her ankle joints. There's no restriction. You could actually bring it forward, you could bring it back, you could turn it from side to side. So pretty good articulation in her ankle joint. So here are my closing thoughts on Shuri. This is a great figure and definitely a great addition to your Black Panther collection or even your Avengers Infinity War collection. Hot Toys did a beautiful job on her head sculpt and is probably one of the best female head sculpts ever sculpted by Hot Toys. The other things I love about this figure is her hair sculpt and the detail on her outfit. This is another solid release by Hot Toys and is definitely a unique figure to have in your collection. The only negative thing about this figure is her articulation, which kind of had to be sacrificed because Hot Toys wanted to give us a more movie accurate figure, which is totally understandable. Alright guys, so that wraps it up. Thank you guys again for checking out my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember to do what you love what you collect. Take care guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.